Good day, it's Philip from Inland Sea Windsurf Company and Kitesite.net here at West Dennis Beach. It's June 16th, 2023. Figured to run down today because there was a little bit of a pop-up breeze out of the southeast, which is never as windy as it says it is, but it looks like it's about 12 to 16. I'm going to check out one of my favorite packages that we're selling right now. The Nova 5.0 is what we're going to try out today. The 2022 Cabrinah Fusion hydrofoil. It's the 1950 carbon with a 70 mast. It's optional to get the 90 mast. I actually use this for teaching a lot, so I use the 70 mast on it. And that's actually good that there's a little bit of breeze today, because what's really amazing about this wing, not only does it get up on the foil really quickly, really easily, and very predictably, but also when it gets going, it doesn't have a lot of drag. So it's still a lot of fun to fly. It's fast, goes upwind, really nice. Gonna pair that up with, also from last year, the Cabrinah Code 5.8, 118 liters. My main board I ride is a 95 liter 5'4", but since we're showing off this package today, I figured I'd use the board that it comes with. It's nice. It's 118 liters, so it has plenty of float for someone that's getting started in the sport. Also gets up off the water really quick, so the board gets planing fast, which allows the foil to pop up out of the water quickly. Gets out of the way. Awesome for days when you're out on your small board, but it's just not enough to get that board out of the way. This thing just gets it going so nice and easy. So we'll put this together and then we'll get out on the water. All right, so as far as positioning, on these foils, or on all foils, the farther forward you go, generally speaking, you get a little bit more nose up. I've always found, and I always like to start back from the front about a ½ inch to an inch, and then work from there. I love this system here, where you can just go up and over. You don't ever have to take the screws out of the nuts on the inside. Just loosen up enough so they slide over the top, and then you can tie them down, crank them down. So as I said, we're going to use the North 5.0. This is the 2022 Nova. Super nice wing, really tough. It has the hard handles. The North does include the lead. Like I said, it has the hard handles. They're pretty wide, which is nice, so you have a lot of positions to put your hands on. Not a huge distance between the two, which means you're not going to have really any position where the wing's going to be off balance for you. Very, very simple inflation system. Valve goes right on the end of just about any pump. In this case, the duotone pump, one of my favorite pumps because it works on duotone and just about everything else. And you can put an adapter on it. Usually when I get about to this point of pumping, you'll notice the strut isn't inflated yet. So I'll slow down to conserve energy. So right here I take my time, because you'll see, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's still trying to fill that strut. Now I'm going to shift it over to 1. I only get put air in on the downstroke. This Kite wing says 6 psi. Now you'll notice on these pumps, right? A lot of people say, hey, it won't stay up there. No, it won't, because it's a one-way valve there. So as soon as you stop pumping, there's no back pressure on the hose, so it's not going to read. For me, I know it needs more air than that for me. I like them really tight. There's a big difference between not having your wing inflated and having the wing inflated right. If you are below the recommended PSI for these things, they'll fold up like butterflies. So if you look and your wing is bending a lot, go jam some PSI in it. These things can take a lot more than they say. One thing you'll also notice right away on these kites, you see how truncated this distance is, right? It's what they call a lower aspect wing. What that means is it's not as easy to dunk the wing into the water, the wing tip, which is really nice, especially when you're starting out, because that's one of the big issues that people have. So I'll put a little sand on her. I generally look around, see how much debris there is, anything sharp, try to stay away from that. And then I put sand on the upwind wing, and she's not going to go anywhere. All right, I'm going to get ready and we'll do it.